Hello, welcome back to my channel. Welcome to today's video. This is August, September favourites, I suppose. I don't know if I'm going to put out one every month, but you guys did seem to enjoy the last one I put out, and somebody said, was I going to do one for this month? So here it is. There is no real system this time. Last time I did one of these, I had a system. I had little bits of, I had categories, and I had little I put a lot more effort into it last time. This time it's a lot more slack. I haven't got as much time for this video as I wish I had, but I have got a pile of stuff I want to share with you, and I'm going to try and categorize it a little bit. So let me begin by doing clothing. 3 or 4 bits of clothing to show you. Firstly, I've got these jeans. Why am I not wearing them for the video? Because they need washing. So I'm actually just showing you my dirty laundry. They're not dirty. They're from Shein, and I want to recap. I bought them, I did a Shein video 2-3 weeks ago. First time I'd ever bought clothes from Shein, and I was actually really pleasantly surprised with these jeans, and they've become a favourite. I wear them all the time, so much so I've ordered a second pair. This is actually the second pair. So I bought 2 pairs. I can't remember the price, not very much. I would look on my phone, but you're on it. I'll put the price on the screen now, here, somewhere there. But they're under £20, I'm sure they are. I bought a 4XL, and I'm currently a size 24 on my bottom half. 4XL is a perfect fit. They are a stretch tapered crop jean. They're the best jeans, genuinely the best jeans that I've had or bought in recent years. I've struggled to find jeans. I wore jeggings for quite a long time, but I find with jeggings they go weirdly baggy. If you've got a sticky out stomach, which I have, then the bit where it under your stomach before your thigh, that bit goes weirdly stretched and baggy and doesn't seem to zip back in jeggings. So these have not done that yet. So there we go. I'll put those. I'll put the link in for those as well. I'm not affiliated with Shein. I don't earn money off of showing you this, but I'll put the link in so that you guys can go and check them out if you want to. And also from Shein, my new absolutely favourite top. I've got Caroline to thank for this one, not because she bought it for me, I bought it for myself, but because she bought one. She only showed it to me because she wanted to comment to me how weird the material is, and it's a very strange stretch polyester. It's not a normal jersey t-shirt fabric, it's a stretch polyester. I don't even know what it is. It feels more like gym wear than ordinary t-shirt material, but I absolutely love it. It's really, really comfy. It was about £8. It comes in about 6 or 7 colours, I think. I'll link it below. The only thing I've got to do is make sure I don't wear it when I'm with Caroline, because we'll look like really weird twinning thing going on. But since she lives like 100 miles away, there's not too much danger of us wearing it in the same location at the same time. Next up is gym wear. I have rejoined the gym. Had a break from the gym for 6 to 8 months for various reasons, but I've rejoined the gym now that life is back on a little bit more of an even keel and whatever. And I needed gym wear, and in the interest of pure transparency, this was gifted to me. A company called Yvette got in touch and said, would I like to try some of their gym wear? And I said, oh yes please, that would be lovely. And I didn't choose what they were going to send me. I told them the sizes. I had to go for their top size, and I was a bit unsure about whether it would fit, but actually it fits beautifully. I'm going to pop a couple of pictures in here. Now, please be aware that this is gym wear designed for me to exercise in. It's not a style statement, and I know that I don't look great in it. I do wear a t-shirt over the top when I go to the gym because I'm a little bit self-conscious, but it's really, really comfortable. So this is the sports bra, and it's called the Power Crossback. This is powder blue. I know it looks massive. Okay, I know, I'm aware. It is so comfortable. It's crazy comfortable. It's got extra back support, so it looks as well as feels great. It's such a nice design. Picture of the back here, and it has moisture wick technologies to help pull the sweat away from your body and make you feel comfortable. Some of you may remember when I joined the gym the first time around, I had real trouble finding a sports bra that I could get into and that was comfortable and I didn't feel was killing me. This is it. This is it. It's a shame it's so far down the line. It's got a double strap. It's got this breathable mesh panel at the front here. I don't know if I'm showing you very well. And it's really, really comfortable. When it's on, I feel supported, but not constricted. My other sports bra, once I put it on, I felt very supported, but I was just like, I can't breathe, and I couldn't wait to get it off. This is comfortable. This, I can travel home from the gym comfortably in this. I'm not dying to get it off. And then they also sent these high-waisted running jeggings. These are, I don't know what it's called, but it feels like almost like very thin wetsuit material. Let me see what they call it. Hang on. It just says polyester and elastane blend, but it feels like thin. It feels like either super thick swimming costume or super thin wetsuit. So somewhere between the two. They are high-waisted. They hold it in as best they can. Now, you've seen the pictures. You can see from the picture that there's quite a lot going on that needs holding in. As I've lost weight, things have got very, very wobbly. These really do help, and they're very, very supportive and very, very comfortable. I have got a discount code from Yvette for you guys, so that's running along the screen now for you, and all of the details for that will be in the description box. That's a tracking link so that Yvette can see if you guys have come from my channel, but it's not a paid affiliate link. I've not been paid to show you this stuff. They very kindly gifted me the items, but this is not a sponsored video. Oh, one last thing, their packaging is fabulous. It is a little zipper wallet, which you could definitely repurpose around the house for something else. You could use it for paperwork or whatever if you wanted to. It's already recycled and it's recyclable. Recycled, and that's a win. That, they beat Shein hands down for that, because Shein stuff all comes in lovely plastic bags, but it's still plastic. This is already recycled and further recyclable. And yeah, you could use that for paperwork or whatever, couldn't you? It's quite a nice design. Okay, that's clothing. Next up, what have I been watching? I want to tell you about, firstly, what I've been watching on Netflix, which is back-to-back Lucifer. I'm sorry if you can hear the dogs wandering around in the background, by the way. Dogs in the house. I have been watching Lucifer pretty much back to back. I had the first 2 series on DVD, and I didn't really get around to watching them for years and years. They've been sitting in my to be watched pile. Then it all turned up on Netflix. There are all 6 seasons of Lucifer available on Netflix now, and I have been watching it back to back. You may have noticed that I have mentioned Lucifer in a few videos recently. It seems to crop up in my conversation. It's not an obsession. It might be a bit of an obsession. I really like the storylines. There are a lot of really appealing characters in there. It's not just how Tom Ellis looks with his shirt off, although obviously that's a bonus. But there are a lot of really engaging characters. I'm invested in the storylines of each of the characters. I want to know more, and I want them all to have a happy end. I've got a horrible feeling there might not be a happy ending. Please don't tell me. Please don't spoil this in the comments. If you've seen all 6 seasons, don't tell me how it ends. Bit worried they might not all get a happy ending. But I'm quite invested in them, and I'm really enjoying it. The next thing I want to tell you about viewing wise is something that you should be able to find on, is it iPlayer? I don't know if it's iPlayer or ITV now, but I'll put that on the screen, because once it's on my telly it just keeps on playing. McDonald and Dodds. As you know, I like a bit of detective stuff. And I'm really enjoying McDonald Dodds. I can't remember the names of the actors. This is hopeless. Jason Thingamy. Is his name Jason? Jason Thingamy and somebody else. That's really good, isn't it? That's great. I've seen him in loads of things, although I've not seen the female actress before. The basic storyline is that he's very much an old school detective. He's the bumbling along, kind of doing things in his slow, meaningful way. And she's the young, cut and thrust kind of, let's get it done, let's be modern. And they've had to work together and learn to give each other space and make it work, and it's just really good. I've really enjoyed it. It's one of those detective things where there's a guest star in each episode. So the most recent one I watched was Martin Kemp from Spandau Ballet. He was in it, and Patsy Kensit, and 2 other people who I've momentarily forgotten. Honestly, my brain. I'm really liking it. It's set and filmed in Bath and Bristol, which is, from my point of view, that's great, because I go, oh look, there's so-and-so place. You know, you can do a bit of scenery spotting. But I'm really enjoying it, really enjoying it. And you can find it, as I said, either on iPlayer or ITV Hub, whichever it is. I'll have put that down below. And that's what I'm doing with my downtime when I'm not watching YouTube. But I still watch a lot of YouTube. I've got 2 YouTube channels, two, to recommend to you today. One is a kind of a slimming channel. She's a lady who vlogs, and she's also following a calorie deficit. Her name is Gemma Peasgood, and her channel is Gemma's Life. Links in the description box below. I love Gemma. I think she's fab. I'm so envious of her fringe. She's got such a good fringe. But also, I really like her channel. I enjoy what she puts out there. She has had some health issues, and she's struggled to maintain a calorie deficit and work with that through health issues, and she's done so well, and I really enjoy watching her. So go and check her out. The second one isn't slimming related in the slightest because it's a food channel. It comes up on my screen as un jour une recette, which means one day, one recipe. It's a recipe per day, basically. But when I watch it on my phone, it comes up in English. It doesn't come up as the French name. So I'm not sure why it does that. If I watch it on the telly, it tells me the French title. If I watch it on my phone, it tells me the English, and I don't know why. Either way, un jour, une recette. And she doesn't speak. It's a silent channel. They're very short videos, between 4 to 6 to 7 minutes each one. Really, really simple recipes. Stuff you wouldn't have thought of doing. And just really kind of quite relaxing to watch. I enjoy watching that. So check that one out as well. Links below in the description box with everything else. That helps me to segue seamlessly into food. I've not got a lot of food to show you this time, but I did want to mention this. I like pate. I'm a bit of a sucker for pate, always have been. But pate, when you're trying to maintain any kind of healthy eating, calorie deficit kind of diet program, pate is not great. Pate is very high in fat usually. But I discovered this. This is the little one, but also Aldi have one. And it is the reduced fat smooth Brussels pate. It's really nice. It's a perfectly acceptable pate. Do you remember, pate used to come in those little sausage things, and you cut the end off and then the end dried out and went crusty and you lost a bit. And I don't see those sausages anymore. So perhaps plastic is the new packaging. Perhaps tubs are the new packaging. But the tub is recyclable. It is 71 calories for 35 grams. The tub is 175 grams. So there are 6 servings of 71 calories in the tub. One serving quite nicely covers about 4 or 5 of these wheat crackers. These are the Aldi ones, but I expect Lidl have them as well, and I expect you could get something similar in any supermarket, couldn't you? But these are 22 calories per cracker. So if I have 5 of these, that's 110 calories. With 71 calories worth of pate, I can have a really nice snack for under 200 calories, and it feels like a treat. I know, but it feels like a treat, okay? Okay. That's it for food. That's the only food that I've got to show you for this video. The rest of the stuff that I wanted to talk about is how I'm entertaining myself. So I wanted to mention Kindle Unlimited, which I've only just discovered. I don't know where I've been. I've had my Kindle for years. I say discovered, I knew it existed, but I didn't really bother looking at it. It's $7.99 a month, and it's basically like joining a library. You know, you can download unlimited, hence the name Kindle Unlimited, unlimited books to your Kindle for $7.99 a month. And I didn't bother because I didn't think I needed it. I was like, I don't buy Kindle books that often. Turns out I buy them a lot more than I used to, and that is because some of the authors I'm enjoying aren't in print or are very difficult to find in print, but they have now been released on Kindle. So I'm really enjoying E.C.R. Lorac. This is Golden Age detective fiction. You know I like a bit of Golden Age fiction, but a lot of her stuff is out of print. She wrote loads. I had no idea how much she wrote until I started delving into the world of Kindle for it. She wrote loads and loads, and there's lots more available on Kindle than there is in paper. So I've joined Kindle Unlimited. I've got a link for that as well, and I should tell you that because it's an Amazon link, I'm an Amazon affiliate, so I get a few pennies if you click that one. So in the interest of transparency, that one is a paid affiliate link if I mention that one. But you get a couple of months free as well if you join Kindle Unlimited now. I don't know if it's 1 month free or 2 months free. I know when I signed up I got 2 months free. I don't know what link will give you. But you certainly get at least the first month free, and if you cancel it within that first month, you don't get charged. So there's no commitment there. I realise that a lot of people are feeling the pinch at the moment, and adding another subscription to your life may not be affordable. But if you like to read and you buy a lot of books, it might turn out to be a more affordable way of doing it than calling into Waterstones or putting it in your basket at Tesco's. Depends how many books you tend to buy a month, I guess. On books on paper, I have really enjoyed these. I picked these up in a charity shop. I'm not even sure which one. They were 95p each. And I picked them up thinking, Mum will like those. In fact, I probably showed them in a pickups video at some point. I knew Mum would like them because it says on the front, it said on the back, where's the first one? A cross between all creatures great and small and Lovejoy, entertaining and humorous. And I thought Mum will like that. She loved them, and now I'm reading them and I'm really enjoying them. They're by somebody called Max Hardcastle, and the first one is A Countryman's Lot. The next one is The Luck of the Countryman, and the third one is This Country Business. They are the story of a couple who sold their city centre antique shop and bought kind of a disused small holding in the Yorkshire Dales in a remote village. Had to renovate the house and get their antique shop up and running, but it explores all the villages. They're very much like All Creatures Great and Small or stuff like that, or Misread, anything. You know, I'm really enjoying them. Just a very gentle but really quite funny read. I'm enjoying them so much that I intend to give them away to one of you guys when I finish them, but that's going to be another video, so keep looking. I'm going to put out a video in a bit of books I've read recently, and this will be mentioned in there. So just in case you fancy them and you can't, and you don't win my giveaway when I give them away, maybe you can find them on Kindle, I don't know. Max Hardcastle, Tales from the Dales. Really loving those. This one I'm kind of regretting putting into the video because I had to go and pick these up, and when you pick these things up in our house, people get excited. Dog leads. I got these from the car boot sale, but I am so ridiculously chuffed with them that I thought I would mention them in this video in case anybody's looking for a really decent quality dog lead. They were new. They were from a guy who had, I don't know whether it was bankrupt stock from a pet shop or whatever. They're by a company called Hem and Boo. And I found them online. I paid about £3 each for these. I found them online. They're about £11. Now £11 is quite a lot for a dog lead. But they're such good quality. They have a padded handle. Believe me, that helps. If you have a dog like Molly, who pulls like fury, I've never managed to train her out. If anybody knows how to train a dog not to pull, if I'm walking her on my own, then she doesn't pull anywhere near as much. But if she's walking with the other two, then she wants to be leader of the pack and she's pulling out in front, and it cuts your hand. These are padded, so they're really, really comfortable to hold. They're incredibly strong. They come in nice patterns. The two that we happened to get from the car boot sale are a black and blue and a purple check. They've got decent quality hardware on the end, because I have bought enough dog leads in my time to know that if you get one that has cheap hardware on the end, your dog will be gone. Your dog will be off chasing a sheep somewhere, and you'll be standing in the field going, oh dear, oh come on. So yeah, decent quality hardware. Like I said, they're about £11. I will link the website below where I found them. Not a sponsored link. Oops. Not a sponsored link. I'm not affiliated with these people in any way. I just wanted to tell you these are really good quality dog leads. So feel free to check them out. See what you think. Not such a neat segue this time. I don't know how we're going to get from dog leads to the kitchen chopper, so I'm just going to go straight there. I should have done this after food, shouldn't I? These are all over TikTok at the moment. Now this is a quality one. Not because I'm a snob, but because I got it at Costco when it was on sale on special offer. People are using these all over TikTok at the moment. People are going crazy for these choppers, and you can pick them up in Aldi. I saw one in Lidl's the other day. I think Asda have them. I know Morris, somebody put one up in Morrison's. Mine is KitchenAid. I'm very, very lucky to have a KitchenAid one, but like I said, it was on special offer in Costco at a time when I had a few more quid spare and I treated myself. But it's been up on top of the cupboard, stashed away on top of the kitchen cupboard, not being used for probably 2 years. And then everybody on TikTok was falling in love with them all over again. And I went, I've got one of those. I'll go and get it down. And I am now in love with mine. I'm sure you've seen them before. I'm sure this is not anything new. But basically, it comes with a selection of blades. Mine comes with 3, although the ones you get in the shop seem to have lots of different blades. And one of them had a grating attachment. Mine doesn't have that. Oh, apparently mine should have a cleaning tool. Lord knows what I did with that. I seem to have lost that a long time ago. But there is a large dicing cartridge, a small dicing cartridge, and a slicing cartridge blade in here. I'm going to sound like your grandmother teaching you to suck eggs now. They're really damn sharp, okay? It's not that I think you're stupid, it's because I know I'm stupid. I pressed it to see if it was sharp. It was. I cut my finger. This was a few weeks ago now. So yeah, they're really sharp. Don't let your children play with them. Don't let kids use these unsupervised. They are horrendously sharp. There's my slicing blade, look. I am loving mine all over again. I've found a new love for it because I've been making a lot of the sweet potato and sausage tray bake, where you chop sweet potato, obviously, and courgette and red onion and something else which I've forgotten, on sausage. Peppers, different colour peppers. And I'm loving it because it chops them all the same size, which means they cook evenly. Whereas I was chopping them by hand and doing it quite randomly and finding that some bits were less cooked than others when I came to eat it. So chopping things equally is great. And I just thought I'd mention it. You can get them anywhere. If I can find one on Amazon, I'll link it for you below, but you can probably pick them up in the supermarket cheaper. So just thought I'd mention it because I am loving it. This is supposed to be things I am loving recently, and I am loving that. And finally, the Genius Square. This is something else you have seen in another video recently because I did a vlog of when I went down to Caroline's and you saw me and Will playing this. I'm loving this game, and Natalie's loving it as well. And Tammy, my friend Tammy, we're very competitive. Tammy came round, she popped round for an hour the other night and didn't go home because she wasn't going home until she'd beaten me 3 times on the trot. I thought she was never going home. I won one, she won one. I won, she won one. In the end, she won 3 on the trot. It's a really simple but very, very good game. You have one of these grids each and a set of these coloured blocks each and a set of these little spacers. You throw these dice and they tell you where to put the little spacers into the board. So each of you have 2 matching play boards, and then there's a race against time to see which of you can fit your Tetris-like pieces into the grid in the quickest time. It's just so much fun. I will link this one below. I believe the company make other things as well, and I'm going to investigate some of the other things because it's such a simple concept, but if you are competitive people, you will love it. So I will link that one in the description box for you as well. That's it. That's the end of my Augusty, beginning of September favourites. Very quick thank you to Yvette again for sending me the gym wear. I appreciate that. Remember to check those links out below and use the discount code if you're going to order. Obviously, you want to save some dollar. I'll never do that again. I'm too old for that. I hope you've enjoyed this video. If you've got anything that you want to comment, please do so in the comments below. If you're not already subscribed, hit the subscribe button, ring the bell, all of that good stuff. Remember to hit the like button. I will be back soon with some more of whatever it is I do here. Take care. Bye for now.